Hold on.
Alright, hey! So this is our first official video, I guess, that we actually have a session ready for you. Please, we hope you enjoy it, and we hope that you guys have questions and answers after this. I guess that's the beginning of our show.
A blame is a waste of time, no matter how much fault you find with another, and regardless of how much you blame him, it will not change you. The only thing blame does is to keep the focus of you when you are looking for external reasons to explain your unhappiness or frustration. You may succeed in making another feel guilty about something by blaming him, but you won't succeed in changing whatever it is about you that is making you unhappy. By Wayne Dyer.
Alright, Wayne Dyer, a very wise man. Hope you guys understood that. That our topic of today, drum rolls please. Can you? Guilt. How we all feel guilty at one point.
Guilt.
Guilt.
It's gonna come out.
Alright.
Yeah, just okay.
Guilt.
Guilt. Okay. As we all may have feel guilty and this time or the other time. For example, today I feel super guilty because I forgot a whole bunch of passwords and it just backfired. Want to do questions?
You guys should look here.
So now we have a segment for questions and answers. We're answering your questions and we're giving you biblical answers, right?
Yeah.
So 3 questions that were asked is guilt good or bad?
Is good or bad?
Well, what do you think? You can put your answer right below in the comments section.
Comment section.
But we believe guilt is a negative feeling. It's a matter of fact, someone who's watching us right now might feel guilty themselves. I don't know. Guilt is something that evolves eventually. It could evolve into stress. It could evolve even into depression, and guilt can even lead to suicides, to just giving up on life, giving up on your things. So you can feel guilty for lots of things. Feel guilty for a relationship that ended. Feel guilty for someone that you made feel bad. Or we have people, if we take it to another level, who feel guilty of murder, and there's.
You're talking too loud.
And guilt I believe it's negative. We believe it's negative. The Bible talks about it as negative, as we're going to see today, a little bit about why people feel guilty and how it can affect your life. You guys have something to say?
No.
Alright, next question.
Guilt is bad.
So we conclude guilt is bad. It's a negative feeling. I don't think you're smiling
when you feel guilty.
When you feel guilty.
What are all the different types of guilt?
Well, different types of guilt, to be honest, we're not psychologists, so we're not even going to lie. And to say different kinds of guilt, I don't think there's different types. There's probably different levels. Someone who feels guilty because they
forgot passwords.
Forgot a password. She feels guilty because we could have been streaming live today. But, she still feels guilty. But that doesn't take her to an extent of bringing her
like murder guilt.
Like,
murder guilt would be like there, just I'd go higher, but I'm not so top.
Yeah, so we don't. There's probably levels, and we probably have to look into some psychological context of that. But that's what.
But I mean, if you still have questions about this, please.
Yes, ask. And you can put your answer at the bottom too and help us out.
Where do you receive guilt from? The feeling of guilt.
Well, guilt is a reaction to one of your actions. So guilt comes. It's obviously some type of psychological effect, emotion that we as human beings receive after making an action that has a consequence. Usually has a consequence. So when we make an action and that has a consequence, Alondra, what's funny? Make action, there's consequences, and if those consequences are the ones that cause our guilt, cause us to feel bad for our actions. So that's what guilt is.
So do I read it?
Is that it? Is that the question? Well, that's the question and answer segment. If you have any questions for next time, please.
Or if you want to answer some of our questions, please put them in the comment below, and we will make sure to
Read them
check
out
those
loud.
out.
Yeah.
Read those, and we'll probably get yours read.
So
Next.
put them down here on YouTube, or you can go on our Facebook page right here or wherever. Gonna appear.
Facebook.com/fishingteens.
Teams. And okay.
Well,
Next.
there is a definition to guilt, though. I mean, there's always this, dictionary, and Valerie is gonna read the definition of guilt.
The definition of guilt of what I found is the fact of having committed a specified or implied offense or crime.
Okay.
But I mean, it always doesn't have to be a crime, Sometimes it can be something you did and you just feel terribly bad about
Offense.
it.
An offense.
There you go.
How about this one? This is another definition. A feeling of responsibility or remorse for some offense, whether real or imagined. Wow. I didn't know that
I
one.
didn't know that either.
I didn't know that
You
one.
can get guilt by imagining.
You can become guilty for even imagining things, for just thinking things even though you haven't committed them. And the Bible talks about that too. That's pretty interesting. It's found in the dictionary.
All right.
All
So
right. We have a special video that we have searched. More like Jose has just searched, our handy dandy computer guy.
Yeah, technician.
Alright, so let's
Let's
And
see
this
the video.
video
And
is
by the way,
next.